Hey everyone, it's Sabrina. I am back with part 3 of my Traci Reed vacation project, and I am going to wrap up day 1 in this video. I just added a journaling card to a 4x6 tan piece of paper to go in between the page about my son and the close-ups of him. I'm also going to add a title that says Brave Explorer. Traci's kit has some alphas in it, and I decided that instead of leaving this spot blank or adding journaling, I didn't need to do that because I had the 3x4 card. Why not add a title? So I just put Brave Explorer, and it worked out great. I love the title, and it's perfect to finish off this page. And on the back of that 4x6, you can see it over on the left. There's a rusted photo of the ship. I put 2 photos there, but I am going to take 1 photo off because it was a repeat. I am fixing up this page protector. I just had to cut out a piece of white paper and then add that postage stamp. And then for this beach page, I wanted to fix, just make it look better. So I'm going to add in beach fun, and I'll put fun going vertical down. And then that will finish up that page. I may come back and add journaling, but for right now, that page is done. Okay, so moving on to the next phase of the trip where we made it to the ocean, and I have this photo that I made horizontal, and then I cut out the silhouette with the silhouette getaway, and I just put that on the ocean photo. And then when you turn it, I am going to add some white paper. I think I added some white paper so that way I could document my son and I at the ocean. And I split the ocean photo across both pages because there was these huge rocks that you could just climb up to safely, climb up there safely. And my son and I just took off running and went to go explore those rocks. And that photo is from the top of the rocks. So I have that large photo and then us at the bottom, and I'm gonna frame everything in with Traci's awesome florals that I love so much. And then I also have wander often, and I'm gonna put that down with my son and our photo together. And then I have a geotag that I'm gonna put in the middle. Now, the direct middle of the photo is obviously gonna be where the hole punches are, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave the yellow geotag where I have it, and it will work. I'm also stretching the florals by cutting them in half so that way they get double usage, and just spreading them around the page to use as my frame. Really love how this one turned out with all the florals and the pops of yellow and then the one little wood veneer piece. The next page is just going to be my son with like a shark puppet in the museum. Originally, when I had this storyboard, I was going to do a 2-page, but I decided not to do a 2-page because it would make things longer, and I also messed up a little bit on the planning to where the family photo was not going to be its own spread. So in the end, it just made sense to do a 1-page for the shark photos because it's not a big story, so I don't need to do 2 pages. So I just did a black strip down there and then my son's photo. And then I'm going to add in this collage from around the museum and just walking around. I'll also add in some wood veneer stars and a field notes, and then at the bottom, take it all in, and a blue heart. And the photo down at the bottom with the little thumb, that is definitely a photo my kids took of my husband and I. So definitely had to include that. And then I will hole punch everything because like I said in the other video, I like to hole punch as I go with each layer. Despite the fact that it's more work, it just makes sense to me. Okay, so this is the spread that I wanted to make sure was together. The Love It Here signature paper and then the family selfie. So I am matting this paper with the white paper that I love. I will link it below. It's the HP presentation paper. It's just white, but it's a very bright white, and I love it. So I have the family photo, the one that I fixed the wires, and then I am going to get a wood veneer that says snapshot of us, and then down at the bottom I have a label and a yellow puffy heart. not puffy heart, but a yellow heart. And then I am going to journal a little bit, and I'll add that journaling later on. I also am going to add in a wood veneer heart that is just an outline. And then I will be on to the next page. Just going to hole punch and move on to the next page. So the next page is us eating out at night, and I have a red tag, but for some reason my Cameo punched the hole for the tag in the middle. So I'm going to cover that up with some black paper and just leave it for now. It's just going to have to work for now. Maybe I'll fix it, maybe I won't. Not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, right? I found a wood veneer that said "Eat Here," and I was so happy that I'm going to finally have a home for that. So I put the "Eat Here" and then some florals that I cut in half, and then I'll have a larger floral on the other side. And the right hand side of the page, I'm not doing anything except just adding the flowers. And then moving on to the last part of day one, which is some hotel selfies. I took some selfies of the kids hanging out on the bed, getting some tablet time. And you can kind of tell in the 3 photos that I selected that my son was kind of doing "I love you" and pointing to me. So I love those. They are adorable. And I staggered them. And then at the bottom, I'm going to add in the hotel keys with some flowers. Also, for some reason, I had a selfie of my husband and I in the hotel, which I usually don't do. Usually it's just me and the kids. So that was really cool to include. So I'll include that, and then a floral and another hotel key on the right hand side. And then that will wrap up this massive day one, and I will be moving on to day 2 in the next set of videos. So I am so happy that you guys have joined me on this journey to finish up this page, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.